Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan from SKM Public School. I welcome you in today's segment. Today we will discuss that can we control fire. Yes student, many times in our surrounding fire accidents takes place and there are the different cause of those accidents. It may be due to electric fire, it may be due to oil fire, it may be due to victim fire or the human being fire, or it may be house fire student, or wood fire or coal fire. So according to the victims and the cause of fire, we use the different material to put out the fire. Now all those materials that are used to put out the fire, to stop the burning, those all materials are known as fire extinguishers. First, what should we know? We should know the cause of fire, and about this we have discussed in our previous segment. Can you tell me what are the causes of fire? Yes, first is fuel, second is ignition temperature, third is oxygen. These are the main conditions of fire student. And how can we control the fire? If we know about these conditions, then we can easily control the fire by removing one condition. Like if we increase the ignition temperature, then we can control the fire. If we cut out the supply of oxygen, then we can put out the fire. Or if we remove that fuel supply from which the fire is causing, then we can also control the fire. So these are the three conditions that are responsible for fire accident. Many times fire accidents takes place due to the electricity student, due to the overloading or due to the short circuiting. And those fire accidents can be controlled by us, can be stopped by us. How can we stop them? If we have the knowledge of fire extinguishers, then we can easily control the fire. In common student, in general fire, the fire that is caused due to the wood burning or the coal burning or due to the metal burning or the building material burning, then that fire can be controlled by us by using water. So here the water can be used as fire extinguisher. Now how does the water put out the fire student? How does it control the fire? Because when we put the water on the fire student, then what it does, it reduce the temperature, from which the ignition temperature become high and fire is stopped or the burning is stopped. So in this way, by using the water, we can also stop the fire, and water can be considered as fire extinguisher because it increases the lowest temperature or lowest ignition temperature student. It increases that, due to which fire is stopped. Now we should not use the fire in case of electric fire or oil fire student. Means if the fire accident takes place due to the short circuiting or overloading or due to the spreading of oil, then at that time we should not use the water, because that water may give us electric shock if it is caused by the electricity, and it may also not stop if the accident or that fire accident takes place due to the oil fire student. Because when we put the water on the oil fire, then what happens, student? That oil comes up and water goes down, and due to which the burning takes place, and we can't control that burning with the help of oil. So at the time of electric fire or oil fire, what should we do? We should use sand or soil. We should throw the sand and soil on that fire. With the help of that, the contact of oxygen is stopped, and from which the fuel or the burning substance will not get the oxygen, from which the oxygen supply, due to which oxygen supply, that burning is stopped. So with the help of the soil, we can stop the oil caused fire burning or electric burning, student. With this, we can also use some devices like fire extinguisher. With the help of fire extinguisher device, we can control the fire. Now, this is a cylindrical red color body, student, and in general you can see it in your school, you can see it in the offices, you can see it in the cinema hall. But many times what happens, we don't know about the use of it. So we should also have the proper knowledge of fire extinguisher, that at the time of fire accident, what should we do? Now, one by one, I will tell you. It is the fire extinguisher, student, and many times you observe it in your surrounding. With the help of this, we can put out the fire. Now, in this, what should we do? First, we should remove the pin that is found inside it. This pin we should remove. And with this, we should also check its pressure. If the pressure is in between 10 to 25 or 30, then we should use it. If the pressure is less than 10 Pascal, then we should not use, because due to which the pressure will be reduced and we can't use that fire extinguisher to put out the fire, and it will consume our time. So what pressure should be there? There is one meter, and with the help of that meter we can know about the pressure. If the pressure is in between 10 to 25, then we should use it. And after removing this, we should squeeze these pistons by the hand. We should squeeze them, and we should use this pipe to put out the fire. Now, from this pipe, what is removed? It is carbon dioxide, student. What is removed? It is carbon dioxide, and with the help of that carbon dioxide, we can put out the fire. Now, how can we put out the fire with the help of carbon dioxide? We can put out the fire with the help of carbon dioxide, student, because it cut the contact of oxygen and it makes the blanket like structure around the burning substance, due to which the contact of oxygen is stopped and fire is also stopped, or fire is also put out, student. So with the help of this fire extinguisher, we can put out the fire. And which gas is used in this? It is also the most important question, and generally it is asked in the competitive exam. Which gas is used? It is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is used because the carbon dioxide make the blanket like structure around the fire, and it stops the contact of oxygen, from which the fire is stopped or the burning is stopped. So it is about the fire extinct, guys, the student. Now with this we can also use some activity by which we can stop the fire if the victim is human or animal. Yes, student, if the victim is human or animal, then how can we stop the fire? First, that particular person or the animal should not run, student. Generally what happen when the persons have the fire accidents or the human have the fire accident, then what tendency they have, they start the running, and due to that running they get the more oxygen, and from which they have the more burning. Then what should we do? We should try to stop them, and we should cover their body with bed sheets or the combals or blankets. With the blankets or the bed sheets, we should cover the body of the victim. With the help of this, we will stop the contact of the oxygen and we can easily put out the fire. So what should we do? We should try to stop the victim on one place, and we should cover his or her body with the blanket. With the help of this, we will stop the burning, and that human will not have the fire if we will cover his or her body with the blanket or the bed sheet. Next, student, we can also stop the burning in case of human. We should say to that particular victim that he or she should roll down, rolling. With the help of that rolling, the burning is stopped. So in this way, we can also put out the fire in case of human burning, student. So these are the ways from which we can put out the fire. Now you will write all these methods in your notebook. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.